journey through the regular season. The playoffs have finally arrived, and we're set to bring you round one action from the West. On 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You look at the Spurs.
Well, game one is your chance to set the tone for an entire series. We expect they'll come out strong, but if they don't, man, it'd be a shame to see them waste home court advantage.
It's good. You look at the Spurs. They have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
Here's Ingram. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Here's Levine for three. Rebounded by Ingram. On offense, here are the Spurs. Pass to Halliburton. Cunningham outside. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And here's Levine. Who poked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Here's Levine. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Reed sets a screen. Brown can't hit.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Ingram. And here's Wembanyama. No good from outside. Butler with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. The shot by Butler, no good.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Halliburton outside. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Utah with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Utah with another miss. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Wembanyama. Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up to the Jazz. They trail by 7. Pass to Gordon. Will it go? And that one is stuffed right through.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Cunningham. Turner in the high post. Clock at 6. Back to Cunningham. Got a piece of it.
Well, you could see how Shingu read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 5. The open shot, Halliburton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Mitchell driving to the basket.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Brown. Again, the Spurs score.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Now Mitchell. He's watched by Cunningham. The 3 is up. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. The 3 from Wembanyama. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Wembanyama's got 6.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Outside Butler. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Gordon outside. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. Give him 8 points now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, stick around. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
San Antonio leading by 10. Green with the ball. Outside Garland. Pass to Portis. Now here's Green. Defended by Lillard. From 18 feet away. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on.
Lillard left side. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Portis. To the inside. Out to Garland. Pass to Barnes. Back to Garland. Picked by Vucevic. And it's Garland on the drive. Tries again. No good, off the front rim. Jazz trail by 10. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound, Utah.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. Free throw, no good for Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
And another miss by Utah. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. From 17, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
On the wing, Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside Garland. Over Lillard. No good off the glass.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Who is stolen by Lillard. There's the triple. It's Lillard finishing at the other end.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Right side, Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach LaVine.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but LaVine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Out to Portis. Three-pointer. San Antonio again can't hit. Utah trailing here. Right side, Reed. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Green. Yet to see a basket. Floats one up. Oh, Green with a strong take.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Lets it fly from 18. Can't hit that one. There's the 3. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Green. Wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Levine surveys the D. And here's Gordon. working. Misses in close. Pass to Green. Left side, Barnes. Shoots over Brown. Barnes, it's good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Outside, Green. Pass to Barnes. Misses the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside to Levine. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. 3-pointer, Vucevic. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Levine. Yes! Levine inside.
High percentage territory for Levine.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And the Jazz with possession. It's a 1-point game. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On defense, the Spurs. To the left wing. High post Reed. Still without a bucket. Reed sets a screen. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make that.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Tries to save it. All alone on the break. Jumps up. JB on the break. Sensational.
Well, we just saw both sides of Brown's game. He can affect the game multiple ways. It's why he's such a good player.
Outside Ingram. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Utah leading by 4. Now Holmgren. Takes him. Chet going to work inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Ingram. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's his game. Ingram is so comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Reed for 3. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Down low. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio with a rebound. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Back Back to Butler. That's to Holmgren. From downtown, the Jazz again can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Wembanyama for the tie. Another miss by Wembanyama. Outside Reed. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
Butler hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Brown. San Antonio again missing. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. From the low block. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Marketed from long range. Pass to Vucevic.
Utah, foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot off that time. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Leading by 5. Pass to Powell. Launches the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. On offense, here is San Antonio. Shot on the wing. Garland, no good. Jazz leading by 5. The 3, here's Lillard. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Lillard's got 11 points.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Right side Garland. Over Lillard. On the mark with the 15-footer. Garland's got his second basket.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Powell's shot is off. Garland up top. Top of the key jumper, no good. He gets it up. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint.
45.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 6. Pass to Markkanen. Over to the left wing. Now Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed. Utah leading by 6. Left side, Mitchell. Back to Reed. Outside, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Pass to Markkanen. Off target from outside. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Levine for three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Outside Garland. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
And I love the aggressive take by Garland. He earned that whistle.
Garland hits them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Left side, Brown. Outside for Levine. 6 to shoot. Cunningham with some nice D. Spurs trail by 11. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside for Butler. Fires the three. Rebounded by Ingram. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. That one goes. Count it.
Well, Ingram showing you that ability to play big inside.
Jazz leading. By 9. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Rebound by San Antonio.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
The baseline J. And it's Cunningham missing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Brown. Screen by Holmgren. Lets it fly. And he nails the jumper. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
That one's good for 2.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now here's Mitchell. For Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And he's off from 17. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here's Brown. Whoa! Jaylen Brown! A big-time finish.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Pass to Cunningham. The three. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Minute 53 left in the fourth. Outside Levine. Outside Butler. Pass to Brown. For three. Rebound by San Antonio. Ingram on the wing. Brown with the steal. Here's Holmgren. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And here's Halliburton. Shoots. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Gordon. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Here's Levine. Offline. So we see Utah get the win here. And it always takes a lot of...